What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Columbus Aviation, and welcome back to another 1 to 400 scale model unboxing. Today we have a new manufacturer to me. We have a Herpa models 1 to 400 scale United Express E170. So this is a pretty special model, as it is my third model from United Express. Besides these two, let's see if I can fit that in there. Those two, that E175 and CRJ550, both from Gemini Jets, of August and September 2025, I think. Either way, this is in the Unicon, or the kind of United Continental merger livery. And this is a really special model because not many of those are still around, but those that are starting to go away. And this is pretty rare. I mean, you don't see too many E170s in the 1 to 400 scale anymore. So without further ado, let's hop on into this and take a look at the box. Also, you can see quite a few teasers for upcoming unboxings. If you spot them, let me know. There are 3 unboxings hidden in this video already, and more on the way. So yeah. So, starting with the front of the box, you can see the actual aircraft through a little plastic bit. And it's got a logo, Embraer 170, 1 to 400 scale, and then Herpa models. And then, yep, so on the side, we've got all the information and stuff, the item number, registration, all of that. That's the bottom. On the side, just some Herpa details. It looks like the same thing, but in a, I don't know. And then over here, basically same sort of details, same over here. And then on the back side, it's basically all of the same details. Big shocker there. Anyways, let's open this model up. So I have already opened this box and displayed this model very briefly, but yeah, nothing really. Ooh, this one's tough. I'm trying not to damage the box. There we go. This box is a little bit flimsy. So here is the actual like casing or shell, whatever you want to call this. So let's just... Ooh, this is like a 2000s Gemini Jets. This is a tough box. Hold on. I don't want to send this model flying. Alrighty, so here we have the actual model. Let me see if I have something to use as a pointer. Unfortunately, I do not have any pens or pencils in my room right now, so we're kind of bust on that. But you know, we can work with my hands, I guess, or I could use a CRJ700. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So. Nope, that's a bad idea. We're not doing that. We're doing it. I don't care. So over here we have the cockpit windows and the Star Alliance logo. You can kind of just see it just slightly. I can't really zoom in too much more right now. And then over here we've got... Actually, I can't see what that is. But it's probably some operated by text underneath the first windows. And then the L1 door and United Express titles, the old titles. Got the gray engine and underbelly with the, you know, the little golden continental stripe. And then we've got the, let's see if I can make it focus, the blue winglets. And then also we've got the L2 door registration, which is November 644 Romeo Whiskey, I believe. Which leads me to believe that this is operated by Republic Airways. I'm not exactly sure, but that's probably what that says down there. And then the just wonderful Unicon tail, which I can't get enough of. I'm kind of sad to see it go, but also at the same time, the Evo Blue branding for United is also really good. So at the same time, I don't really mind that it's going away. So let's flip the model on over. Actually, let's take a look at the bottom. So it looks like we've just got a Herpa Models logo. It's just about it. Yeah. So let's put it back down. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's full zoom for me. I've actually got it kind of hanging off the side of my desk. Or my dresser. That's what I'm doing this on my dresser. Because I don't have too much space. But, so yeah, it's kind of hanging off the side of that. So that's what's so nice about this little platform. Anyways, let's use... what should we use as our pointer? Let's use a Q400 this time. So, starting from the back, we've got the tail again, the registration, and the US flag, as well as the R2 door. And then we've got that same little winglet, and I don't know if you can see it from this angle. Kind of can. But you also have the baggage door right there. My hands are really shaky. I can't use this Q400 any longer. Alright, we're just gonna use my fingers, okay. So, and then over there, by that, I don't know why I'm saying by that, but the engine there, you can see the right engine, and just slightly above my fingertip, you can see the forward baggage compartment, and then the R1 door, Star Alliance logo, and the cockpit windows. So let's take a look at the front profile, which looks really nice. This is actually a really good model. And then it actually leans back quite well, too. I don't know if you can really see it because my tripod is slightly not level. But if we put it up against my Gemini Jet's E170, it leans back a lot better. Like a real E-Jet would. So that's really nice, I think. It's really well done by Herpa, which is surprising. They mainly stick to 1 to 500 scale. I don't know how old this model is. I think it's a 2017 or 18 release, potentially. I wouldn't quote me on that. I'll be right back. I'm going to check on the model aircraft database. Alright, I've just checked. This was actually released in June of 2017, so I wasn't too far off. Anyways, so yeah, that's the whole model. Let's take a look at the rear end. I did not mean to send it flying like that. Whoa, it's sliding around. So this is a really nice model. It's really well done, and I'm kind of sad, although the market is really, it does have a lot of manufacturers. I'm kind of sad that Herpa isn't doing 1 to 400 scale anymore. Ooh, sorry about my finger. I was just zooming out a little bit because I'm going to bring my other United aircraft into the frame to just kind of sell this as a nice little, fleet here. But this is just a really great model, I'd say, and yeah, it's going to be wonderful for the collection. United sends a lot of E170s to smaller and mid-sized airports, even as they're starting to get rid of them. So it's really cool to see this model. Really going to be helpful for random model airports and probably Lake Erie Regional. And who knows, you guys might even see this in a new project, which is coming soon. I might be announcing that by the end of the week if I end up finishing it up. If not, you'll see that within the coming weeks. I believe I said that would be announced by the end of January. So yeah, in the coming weeks, I will be announcing another project, and you will see this being used in that project. So with all of that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. Please be sure to check out some of my other content and subscribe. And as always, Columbus Aviation signing out.